Hi, everybody. It is Craig and Arun back with your Army-Navy game for college football 2025-26 season. And this is going to be a good one. Before we get to let's just tell you the odds before we get to it. Navy -6, total 38.5, being played neutral site in Baltimore, even though it's a little closer to Navy, obviously. But don't forget, if you want to get in on our top plays for football, go over to docsports.com/Craig Arun. Put this in. It's the only way to get both of our plays for the week. Both NFL and any college football we have. DocSports.com/Craig Arun, just $99. Also, don't forget about the YouTube premium levels right here. Get you level 3, get you all 3 levels. So that'll be Lenny, Indian Cowboy level 2, and me level 3, plus some other Doc Sports experts that are in that level 3 as well. Gives you all the extra plays that doesn't make our cards. So make sure you check that out. All right. Here we have it. Navy -6, total 38.5. These two teams throw out the records. It doesn't really matter, even though they've both been at least good this year. 6-5 Army, 9-2 Navy. Of course, last year Navy won 31-13, so one of the more decisive games. What do you like here?
Well, you have it's funny because you have one team that's comes off a great championship game. So Army comes in as obviously a 6-point dog, Navy as a 6-point favorite. Navy beat this team 31-13 last time out, bear in mind. And now Army is an interesting team. They've just beat UTSA as a 9-point dog. That was an interesting game because it didn't end well. If you notice that there was a fight at the end of that game, Craig, where both those coaches lined up and UTSA was yelling at. I don't know why anybody wants to fight Army. It's just kind of a dumb thing. Especially UTSA wants to fight Army. It's just kind of dumb. But Army, obviously coming off that huge win, they beat Temple 14-13, coming off an exciting win. They actually played North Texas really tough. They only lost them by 7. They actually beat Kansas State early this year. And they beat Air Force as well. I can understand why Army's only a 6.5 point dog here. Navy, of course, coming off a big win against Memphis. Okay, big win against South Florida. I mean, what else do you want them to do, right? They're 9-2. So this is a team that also beat Air Force and lost North Texas by just 14 points, which I thought was pretty impressive. Army only lost North Texas by 7 points as well. So, when you take a look at this game, total in this game, last time these two teams played, the total was sitting at 39, and that was a contest that saw it go over. Right, the final score was 31-13. I got to be honest with you, with 28% of the public backing Army plus the 6. Given that you have a head coach in Jeff Monken here, who's got a pretty good record on these rivalry games, I'm gonna take the Army. I think plus the 6. I think this is going to be a game where I think points are going to matter. If Army can hang tough and beat a Kansas State team on the road, and they can lose to North Texas by 7, okay, and a team that can lose to Tulane by 7. As a 10-point dog, they coming off a big win against UTSA. They've earned my respect, right? And don't get me wrong, Navy's big, but Navy also had a huge back-to-back huge wins. How do they really truly get up for this game? I don't know. I'm going to take Army plus the 6 here. What do you like, Craig? Do you like the total at 38.5? Do you like Army getting the 6, or do you just want to lay the -6 with Navy because they're 9-2?
Well, these games are always close. Like always close. It's just like go down through the last few. I mean, I know last year wasn't, but go down through it. They're always close. So points are always at a premium. I would probably take the points if I was going to do it. But I think the better place aside, we think these teams aren't as offensively gifted. We're thinking back 15, 20 years. Like that's just not the way. This Navy team, the last handful of years, is pretty offensively gifted. Like you see what they've done. They've scored points to beat teams. It wasn't just running the ball that has beat teams lately. I mean, they scored 28 against Memphis, 41 against South Florida. This team's good. 41, 42 FAU, 32, 34 against Air Force when they played their other rival. I think you take the over 38.5. I would probably this probably won't make a 5-unit level, but I think this will probably be a 4-unit level. So if you're listening in, you're getting this one for on me. All right, that's what we have for this week. Don't forget, make sure you click the video at the end to get the playlist. We'll have all the NFL games up for the week. We also have every NBA game and a bunch of college basketball games every day. So make sure you stay tuned. Good luck.